Michael Francis Rizzi, do you renounce Satan?
I do renounce him.
And all his works?
I do renounce them.
And all his pomps?
I do renounce them.
Michael Rizzi, will you be baptized?
I will.
In nomine Patris, et Filii, et Spiritus Sancti. Michael Rizzi, go in peace, and may the Lord be with you. Amen.
In today's video, I will be discussing the editing techniques of the baptism scene from The Godfather. In this scene, we have a contrasting montage. This is two different images placed together, making a relationship between them. This makes the audience compare the images presented in front of them. In this case, we have the baptism along with the murders. It makes us wonder why the filmmakers chose to pair these together and what importance they have with one another. We also see cross-cutting being used. Cross-cutting is used to create suspense and to show two different locations and create a physical conflict within the scene. We don't see Michael doing the killings, but we know he's the one behind it and hiring these hitmen to do his dirty work, as the shots in the church are focused mainly on his face, linking him and the murders together. Cross-cutting creates a link to the two events. We also have a parallelism montage. This is when you alternate between two shots that are happening simultaneously in different locations. We cross-cut from the baptism to different times of day where the murders are occurring. Here are a few more examples of parallelism montage. We cut from the van to the dream sequence in the hallway. The hallway is the dream and the van is where the people are dreaming from.
We're going in.
Here we are set up to think he'll be caught as they're pairing up shots of the police preparing a raid on the wrong house and Hannibal frantically running around. This scene has some great symbolism within it. We are cutting between two events that are the opposite of each other. Baptisms are a purification ritual that cleanses you of original sin, and it's paired with multiple hits on mafia kingpins, which is morally wrong and is considered a sin. Showing the audience these events happening makes us think why it's related. We see Michael becoming a godfather to his nephew, whilst also sending these hitmen to kill his rivals, making him become the godfather of the mafia. With this context, the murder is almost like a baptism for the mafia as they are removing these rivals and having a new start to Michael in power. The captions saying "Here's your godfather" is referencing not only to him being his nephew's godfather, but also to the mafia as we see all these dead bodies and the loud eerie music of the organ in the church.
Spiritus Sancti. Michael Rizzi, go in peace, and may the Lord be with you. Amen.
We also have a leitmotif in this scene. A leitmotif is a musical phrase associated with a person, place, or idea. The music we hear is typical music played at churches, relating it to the baptism. The shots give us different feelings as the music for the baptism is low compared to the use of music to the murders. It gets louder and more dramatic despite it being the same music. It emphasises the events and gives some great significance along with getting the attention of the audience with how loud the music and gunshots are. We see the scene jump from diegetic to non-diegetic sound. An L cut is used as well. An L cut is audio being carried over from one shot to the other. The organ music is carried over. The music builds up during the scenes outside of the church, and when the murders are happening, the music is much louder than lowers when we're back inside the church. There is use of intellectual/ideological montages. An intellectual/ideological montage places different clips together, allowing the audience to infer meaning and emotion about the clips and often disrupts their expectation. The jump from the baptism to the first murder will have viewers wondering why we are going from an innocent event to a murder and what they have in common. This scene is edited very well and has the viewer's attention, as it's important that we find out who Michael is. People say that this is one of the best edited scenes in film history due to how it's executed, and I couldn't agree more.